Welcome to the Morning Wood. I'm your host, John Heiss. I'm joined, as always, by my friend, the great Matt Modi. What's up, Matt? How you doing today, buddy?
I'm good, man. I'm ready to gamble. How about you?
Me too. If you've ever thought to yourself that I love to gamble, then this is the channel for you. Do yourself a favor right now. Hit that subscribe button. You'll be in great company because our subscribers are the greatest, most dedicated gamblers on the planet. You're going to fit right in. For today, we've got 5 NBA bets, so it's going to be a really busy show. But first, let's talk about what happened yesterday. I'll let you go first, Matt, since you littered the screen with all that red.
Yeah, littered the screen with all that red. Well, there is some green in there as well that you just conveniently forgot to mention. And the green that you saw on the screen is a plus 200 win, which completely cancels out our 2 losses. So yesterday was a day that I truthfully broke even. I know you love to tell your wife that good, bad, whatever, you broke even. So I like to say yesterday we did break even with money, but we ended up in terms of the fun and the friends we made along the way. So yeah, not too bad. We'll take a break even day.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'll be honest with you. The losing record, I don't care about ever. It's about making the money. I mean, if you hit a plus 200 and lose 2 other bets, guess what? That wasn't a bad day. I didn't have a very bad day at all. Terry Rozier did not show up. He was supposed to score 15-plus points, would have been a plus 110 banger. Took 12 shots, and it did not get anywhere close to 15-plus points. So that sucks. Not to be a snitch, but I think he did it. Matas Buzelis was the other banger I had. Over 1.5 3-pointers made, plus 146 at Caesars. That cashed with ease. He had 4, Matt. 4 3-pointers last night. He only took 4. The kid was on fire. I don't think he missed a shot. It was amazing. That brings our all-time total to plus almost 33 units all-time since we started doing the show back in November. I feel like that's pretty good. But what I also feel good about is after last night, I am now up 165.1 units since Massachusetts went legit in 2023 with an ROI of 8%. The reason I know all that, Matt, is because every single bet I make is tracked on Pickett. It's a sports betting app that's literally synced to your sports books. So when you put a bet in, Pickett knows about it. It tracks them all for you, separates it in so many different categories. It's incredible. I don't know how people don't use it. If you're not using it, why don't you download it? Use promo code SLOPSLOCKS. They'll actually give you cash when you start syncing your bets there. It's all deadly, guys. Here's the thing, though, Matt. It was enough about yesterday. It's time to start talking about today.
You're only as good as your most recent banger. That's an ethos of this show. So I'm going to start off with one that we could honestly double his point prop, and I still think it would hit. It's going to be Victor Wembanyama, 25-plus points, plus 100 odds at DraftKings. I get that Wemby's in a little bit of a rut, but I'm cool with that because I think that he's coming out of it. He had like a stretch where he didn't score 25 points in like 8 straight games. Since then, he's done it in 3 of 5, actually scored 30-plus in 2 of those 3 games that he went over. This is all about the matchup. Excellent matchup against the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks, in terms of play types, play type number 1 for Wemby, where his points come from, transition. Hawks are the 7th worst transition defense. After that, pick and roll, roll man. The Hawks are the 10th worst defense guarding the pick and roll man. In terms of shot zone, just the area of the floor, Wemby scores the majority of his points from the above the break 3-pointer. The Hawks literally allow the most. Number 1 in terms of points allowed via the above the break 3-pointer. Number 2, in terms of shot zone, is the restricted area. That's where a third of Wemby's points come from. They're the 4th worst defense guarding the restricted area. Wemby played these guys a little over a month ago, scored 42 points. Now, you're probably going to call me a loser for not going 30-plus, which I do understand. But because I was able to get the plus sign next to the 25-plus, that's where I went. I don't hate a 30-plus ladder play either. But Wemby, 25-plus points, there's no chance he doesn't score 25.
I like it. I'm going to go with another 25-plus. I'm going to go Trey Murphy, 25-plus points, plus 110 at FanDuel. This might be the easiest bet I've ever seen in my life. We're talking ever here. People don't know it, but Trey Murphy is the hottest NBA player in the game right now. The guy is coming off 2 40-burgers in a row, and the game before the 40-burger streak started, he had 32. We're talking generational heater right now, and the books don't even know about it because his 25-plus points is still being priced at plus 110. It's like the books want us to be swimming in cash. Now, I know the haters are going to say that all heaters come to an end, and as we all know, haters never have anything nice to say. Plus, they're stupid, which is why they're so mad in the first place. The thing we're going to have going for us tonight is Trey Murphy is highly likely to take at least 20-plus shots tonight. In 2 games since DeJounte Murray went out for the season, Trae has taken at least 20 shots in both games. One of those games was against this same Denver Nuggets team that he's going to see tonight that plays almost zero defense. He's probably going to have another 40-burger, but the good news is we only need 25. In fact, I am so confident that Trey Murphy is going to score 25-plus points tonight. I'll give one subscriber $25. All you got to do is tell me how many PRAs he ends up with tonight. That feels easy.
I like it. I like it. I'm going to stick in that same game, and I'm going to give you somebody that's probably throwing 6 dimes to Trey Murphy. That's going to be Zion Williamson, 6+ assists, plus 115 odds at FanDuel. Now, this is a play that haters are all over. They're going to hate this one. Zion has only hit this mark in 4 games this year. Granted, he hasn't played a lot, but still, 4 is not a lot. The thing is, these 2 teams just played, as you mentioned. He didn't hit it in that game. He had 5 assists in that game, but a potential assist isn't terrible. We're hoping for a little bit more than that. But the whole reason why I like this play is because the Nuggets are absolutely an assist team. They've allowed literally the most assists per game. No team allows more assists than the Denver Nuggets. And heading into the last game, where, yes, Zion did go over, 6 of 8 players with Zion's playmaking style had hit their assist prop over-under. And Zion, I mean, he barely missed. He had 5 assists. We're asking him to get 6. You look at games in which Zion has played teams in the bottom third of assists allowed. So basically teams that are just like between 20 and 30 in terms of assists allowed. And reminder, the Nuggets are 30th. He had 6 or more assists in every game prior to this Nuggets one, which is only 3, but that still is 3 of 3. He had 18 potential assists in one game against the Bulls. He had 11 one game against the Utah Jazz, 9 the other game against the Mavericks. The haters are going to hate this one, which just makes me like it even more. Zion, 6+ assists, plus 115.
Nice. I'm going to go Kyle Kuzma, 20-plus points, plus 175 at FanDuel. I've got good news and bad news. The good news is I think we've got a guy that's going to take 20-plus shots tonight, and it's priced at plus 175 for 20 points. The bad news is it's Kyle Kuzma. Here's the thing. He's the ultimate goes way over or doesn't even come close guy. If we're being honest, I don't even mind that. It doesn't matter if a bet is close or not. If it wins by $1 million or loses by $1 million, it still pays the same. Rookies don't get that concept, but whatever. We need people calling the 800 number. Those guys need to work too. The thing is, we're not calling any number tonight because on this road trip, Kyle has kind of found his way. He's gone for 22-plus points in both games, but more importantly, he's taken 21-plus shots in both games. Our guy is back to being the ball hog that we all know him to be. He'll get the Brooklyn Nets tonight, who just gave up 23 points to Miles Bridges the other night, who is in a very similar ball hog situation. In fact, if Kyle Kuzma does not score 20-plus points tonight, I will give one subscriber $25. All that you got to do is hit the comments and let me know how many points plus rebounds plus assists Kuzma ends up with tonight. Feels easy.
I like it. Last play, we're going to go with Jalen Duren, a guy who's definitely in my circle of trust. He's definitely the trust tree for me. 12-plus rebounds, plus 115 odds at FanDuel. Good matchup for him against the Cavaliers. I've talked about this a lot, but you want to target center rebound props against the Cavs. This guy's going to guard Jared Allen, and Jared Allen's going to keep him close to the basket, which means he's going to be there to collect a bunch of rebounds. These 2 teams just played like 10 days ago. He had 16 rebounds on 23 rebound chances. I mean, if he's getting 20-plus rebound chances, there's no chance he doesn't get 12 actual boards. Now, he did miss this the first time these 2 teams played. That was literally the first game of the year. You know, we didn't know what Jalen Duren was going to be. He didn't know what he was going to be. His minutes have been consistent for like 2 months now. He hasn't played fewer than 20 minutes in a game since December 1st until now. He's averaging about 30 minutes per game, just under that in his last 10 games. 30 minutes against this Cavs team can get you 15 rebounds. We just need 12 tonight.
That's going to do it for today. We're going to come back later at 4 p.m. Eastern time to use the tools at OddsJam. We're going to find some more bangers. Hopefully there's some news that comes out later on. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.